I'm not sure if we could call Dennis a legend because he's still playing. He still looks like an 18-year-old. Dennis Onyango, it's always a pleasure talking to you, bro. Today it's something different, something we never expected. I mean, Mamelodi Sundowns partnering with Carling Black Label Beer to bring us this good story that fans are there going to support you in the Club World Cup. It must be a beautiful feeling.
Yeah, definitely. It's a very beautiful feeling. And we thank Black Label for coming on board. And of course, involving the supporters because they play a huge role in football. And of course, joining Sundown, the champions, joining and collaborating with the champion beer, which is amazing. So for me, it's great for football. It's good for the supporters and of course, the club in general, because when you get people to partner with you in such tournaments, it shows that they value you, and I think the club has fought for that. If it wasn't for the results, I don't think they would have been able to partner with us, but the results that are being got by the club have motivated more sponsors to come on board and go with us to the World Cup.
12 titles, I mean, you're one of the most decorated players in South African football. Something unheard of. You just won another league title. Just take us through this season. How has it been for you before we go back to the Club World Cup?
The season has not been easy in general for the club because of the few changes that we had from the start of the season and midway in the season. But the goal was to stay focused and win games for the club, because regardless of the distractions that were around us, we stayed focused. And of course, personally, I've played, I'll say, a good number of games this season in terms of the league. I think I played 10 league games and managed six clean sheets. And it's my duty to give the club what it deserves. And every time I was called on to be part of the starting 11, I had to do my job. But the team was there to support me regardless of them saying that he's not a regular. But what I got from the boys was the support, and for me, I think it was fantastic for us to finish up on top of the log at the end of the season.
I'm sure you got the support even when you conceded those red cards that set you back a bit. I'm sure definitely you were saying, why now? Why me? When you know very well that the goalkeeping was a bit thin.
Yeah,
How did you get to manage around those situations?
It was very difficult. I believe that if I had not got those red cards in the season, I would have played more. But also it gives an opportunity to the young one, Jody February, and of course Sanele to show what they can do for the club, because I'm not going to be a goalkeeper at Sundown forever. There must be a new generation that comes up, but if the club believes in them and they get such opportunities and they show that they're capable, for me it makes me happy to have them having their opportunities. So I would have been happy to play more games, but I'm also happy that the likes of Jody got opportunities to play, because he hasn't played in a very long time, and for me to see him playing and getting results for the team, it makes me more happier.
Dennis, when they asked you, like you think about Club World Cup, the names that are there, you picked Fluminense. I think a few people would have picked that club. Why Fluminense, and what do you know about the club?
Of course, I chose Fluminense because, as you know, the club has got the name of the Brazilians, Sundown, and we really want to see how far we can go pound for pound with the Brazilians. So for me, the beautiful football they play, it makes me excited. What I saw from last season when they played the Club World Cup with Man City, from the goalkeeper, no one kicks the ball long. They play from the back, and we want to adopt that. That's the shoe shine and piano that the club speaks about. So when we play against them, I want to see how they come out with our counter pressing and the hard running that we have from the midfield to the strikers. So of course, I've seen other clubs play, but for now, I'm more excited about playing against Fluminense.
There's been a number of, or if at the moment, I'm sure Sundown's a big institution. You do this video analysis. Has there been any players that have been pointed out for you to say these are players to watch out? I think earlier today I heard Jorginho could be going there.
Well, we haven't yet started the preparations for the Club World Cup clubs, of course, in terms of analyzing and watching their videos, because we focused on the Champions League right now. But I think as soon as we are done on the weekend with the Champions League, we will now switch focus to the Club World Cup, because you must also respect Ulsan and also respect Dortmund. So we'll take one game at a time, but for now we are still focused on the Champions League, which is the big fish in front of us.
Dennis, it's halftime in the CAF Champions League. You guys conceded a last-minute goal that got the stadium so quiet that you could hear even a penny drop or a needle drop, for that matter. That must have been tough.
Yeah, it was very difficult, but it should be a wake-up call and a learning curve, of course, because I believe that when we knocked out Al Ahly, it was almost the same incident where we scored towards the end of the game, and unfortunately for us, it was almost the last 2-3 touches. For Al Ahly, it went on for 6-7 minutes, but it's a lesson for us to the young ones and to the generation that is coming, that never let loose until the final whistle. But I believe that we have the capacity and potential to go in Cairo and win it. Difficult, but if it was not difficult, then everyone would be in the final. But of course, we know that they're a very good team. But we managed to beat them last season. It wasn't in the final, but we got results there, so it's possible.
What will win it for Sundowns, and what's your message to the Yellow Nation now that they've been behind you?
To the Yellow Nation, and of course to the nation at large, they must believe in us. They must keep pushing with us. Regardless of which team they support, they must come with us to the journey, because we, as I said, we're carrying the flag of the nation. And we must believe that we can win. If they came here and they got the results that they got, we can go there and get the results that we want, and it's possible. So the Yellow Nation must stick with us, support, and be positive that we can get the results away from home.
Do you drink Carling Black Label?
Well, actually, I was partnering with Black Label, but in Uganda it's called Nile Breweries. I think it's the same. And yeah, once in a while I'm on the bottle.
We'll be toasting and waiting for you when you come back from Egypt with that trophy. I'll be bringing you a 6-pack of Carling Black Label.
Make it 12 for celebration.
There you go.